This stuff is picture like a nano fungus growing underneath your skin, in your skin even. Like, it's so small that a pore is like a gigantic tunnel to it. I mean, we could barely even see it. We couldn't see it with a normal microscope, I'm sure. That's why it comes off as white hair, because it's in and through every single cell. But is it white because, oh, I got old and now my hair's turning white because the pigment stopped going? Or is it more like it's all turning white because something white is absolutely overloading it? Because if you think about that, if it's just the pigment cell not working anymore, then it means the color of our flesh, except for the pigment cell, would be pure white. It's not quite pure white. You know what I mean? Like so our hair and our skin and all of our fibers that make up a person, if not for their pigment cells, would be pure white. Is that what I'm supposed to buy? Because I don't buy it. I think the white is the toxic overload and also the growth that's maybe, like the mycelium or the fruiting body of the fungus aspect. Maybe a fungus that really thrives on metals and hence the metals, like the Olympic medals, except not those ones. Those are gold, silver, and bronze, I think, but I don't watch the Olympics. That's ridiculous. They're not amateurs anymore. They send all the pros. But it's also, it feels really good for my skin, too. I mean, it doesn't really burn you. I mean, unless you're, like, just ridiculously careless or something, which I have been before, but I've never really hurt myself in any significant way since I kind of stumbled onto this. And it's not for everyone, I'm sure, because it takes a long time to get this comfortable with it. I'm getting my ear right now, right there. When I first noticed it, feeling like these, whatever fibers are growing off of my head and around my neck, and which is where the lymph nodes are, by the way. And I've determined now, just recently, by finally looking into some actual science, well, that I almost trust about the physiology, the lymph system, the lymphatic system. Yeah, that's where all these things seem to be cropping up, over where there's concentrations of lymph nodes, or, yeah, or around the joints. Because every single joint in my body is swollen. Every one. From every finger, every vertebrae in my back, I'm sure. Every toe knuckle. All of them. My ankles, my knees. It's hard to see because it's not an extreme visual. But once you can see it, it's there a little bit. And it's, I mean, we figured out in the reports came out in like the 70s that there was a link between aluminum buildup in their joints and arthritis. And then the next one was like in the late 70s or something, that there was a jump in Alzheimer's if they had aluminum. And then those reports just kind of like drifted into the history where nobody remembered them apparently. Aluminum for everyone, lots of aluminum and fluoride. And I've also learned that the aluminum and fluoride combine on a molecular level, I guess, and produce a hybrid toxic metal that's worse than either one alone. And I'm sure mercury will join in there if you manage to get the fillings and the gas you out too, right? Mercury. Speaking of mercury, there you go. Speaking of mercury, my key. Anyway, my key, the key to mercury. This is how we do it in my weirdo world. This is how we do it. Yes, get the fungus out of my ear, please. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, fire. Remember, fire's our friend, but we gotta respect it. As As long as you respect it and you thank it, careful. Don't burn your house down. Whatever you do, don't do that. You get in trouble. Sure. Think about it. It's being stupid. Because this is stupid. I shouldn't have to deal with this shit, but apparently, I don't know, maybe it's been around since all of human history, but to me it feels like some sort of disorder that's put on people. And, like, for a long, long time, maybe. Just give the peasants this, this parasite. Make sure they all get exposed to it, and they'll grow old before your eyes, right? So that the kings and queens can rule over them for a long time, who live much longer. Maybe they're lizard people? I don't know. That would be trippy, but it's not out of the question, right? Anything's possible when you consider that those in charge of our world view us as nothing different than we would a chicken nugget. Now, come on, get me some chicken nuggets. Alright, that's what we get, some chicken nuggets. They're just like, oh, it's out in our mountains. I'm gonna get me some human nuggets. Crazy, huh? Anyway. Yeah. Reynauds. My Reynauds was getting me earlier today. It was getting it's getting my middle finger, just the end of it, and then this one. And it would switch back and forth. Just those spots that I noticed. Anyway. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.